And that brings us then to item number J, charter changes. A resolution. Do you have that language? Thank you. A resolution authorizing the city clerk and the city attorney to prepare home rule amendments to the charter of the city of Snellville, Georgia, and to expend funds necessary for the publication of the notices required by OCGA Section 35-3-3 to amend Section 2.28 of the charter to change the method of appointment of the mayor pro tem, to amend Section 3.11 to add provisions for council nomination of members of boards, commissions, and authorities, and to provide for a change in the terms of office of members of boards, commissions, and authorities, to amend Section 3.12 to add provisions for council nomination of the position of city attorney, to amend Section 3.13 to add provisions for council nomination of the city clerk, to amend Section 3.14 to add provisions for council nomination of the city manager, and to take other such actions as are necessary, to provide effective dates, to provide for automatic repeal under certain circumstances, to repeal conflicting laws, and for other purposes. Do I have a motion on the resolution?
Make a motion, Madam Chair, to approve the resolution presented by the city attorney in this evening's work session.
There's a motion by Councilman Kraus. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Howard. Discussion of council.
Mayor, if I may take a moment, I'm all in favor of doing the right thing for the city and having a text in front of us, bylaws and laws and regulations that makes the city moves forward and in a positive direction. However, as many of you know, this came in today about 11, 12 o'clock this afternoon. The legal jargon behind all this probably makes sense to a lot of people here on council, but it doesn't to me at this point. And I probably will need a little bit more time to see what's happening behind the text, make a few phone calls, talk to the city attorney, get a little bit more advice. And again, like I said earlier, I am not a person that would want to put the brakes on anything that would lead into something positive, some direction. I don't understand the law, the legal, the words, so I need some time to understand it and make the proper decision. I'm not going to rush into this tonight. Thank you.
For those of you that maybe didn't quite catch what the title of the resolution, what we have here is the continued power struggle that has been going on in the city of Snellville since my election in November. We all sit up here and say we want to do what's best for the city of Snellville. This resolution tonight does not take any action. It starts the process to make changes to our charter. So I'm going to urge my council members to rethink the position while we go through the process. I don't believe that this is something that is in the best interest for our city, and I believe that this is only going to intensify the conflict in our city. I have tried to compromise and given in on many things, on many nominations, as you saw here tonight. Was willing to put up the nominations that the majority of council wanted, even though I don't feel like some of the people were neutral candidates. But the charter is something that I have to stand strong on, and that I have to protect not just the current mayor, but the future mayors in the city of Snellville. What this council is trying to do with this resolution tonight is to begin the process to amend the charter without going through the General Assembly, to take away the power from the mayor of making nominations for the city attorney and board appointments, and to give that power to the council, or to the mayor and council together. We have had a previous opinion by our now city attorney back in, I believe, 2010, that this was something that couldn't be done by home rule. We had an opinion by our city attorney, Mr. Talent, that said that this was a gray area of the law, and if council tried to change the charter by home rule, it would be something that would be tied up in courts for a long time and would not be in the best interest of the city. I believe that's still the case. I don't think this is in the best interest of the city, and I will do what I have to do to protect the powers of the mayor. I've previously stated that I believe we do have issues with our charter, and that there are changes that could be made to the charter. I had previously, when this issue came up, asked council for names of people to serve on ad hoc Charter Review Committee. I think I received one name from maybe Councilman Howard, somebody in his neighborhood. I never received any other names from anyone else. So that committee was never formed. We never moved forward with that. If we are going to change the charter, we need to sit down and make rational decisions about it and do what's best for the city in the long run. We don't need to make decisions just because you don't like who's sitting in the center chair at this point in time. And that's all this resolution is going to do. It's going to start the process to just add to the conflict in this city, and it's not going to be in the best interest of the citizens. So I will not support this resolution tonight, and I will not support any other actions unless it goes through the General Assembly and unless it's been vetted through this, not just the council, but the citizens of our city. With that, I will open this up to public comment. None, I'll call the question. All those in favor of the resolution, passage of the resolution, signify by raising your right hand. That's 4 in favor. All those opposed, 2 opposed. The resolution carries 4-2. That concludes our new business. I will now open it up to council report.